everyone, Jim Coyle with Indiana Sports Beat Radio. Thank you, as always, for listening to our content. But for more in-depth coverage on the Indiana Hoosiers football, basketball, and recruiting news, go to thehoosier.com on 3. Now with On 3 and great national writers like Ari Wasserman, Andy Staples, and Steve Wiltfong for football. Pete Nakos, J.B. Shaw, and Joe Tipton's constantly breaking stories on the basketball side. And the local coverage from Alec Lasley, Kyler Staley, and Zach Browning. You can catch something new every day at thehoosier.com. Go there. Sign up today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Indiana Sports Beat Radio, to the Hard Truth Distilling Company studios on this Monday. Grateful to have you along, but more so to have Jason Drake along, the transfer guard that is committed to Indiana, one of a few guards that they have committed to Indiana. So you know what that offense is going to look like next year. But first of all, Jason, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to be with us today.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm sure it's been a whirlwind for you, and I'm sure you're happiest most about getting it done, no matter where you were going to go, just to because it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
It's a lot. Mm-hmm.
When you're going through the process, what is that like? Because I know it's crazy. It's crazier than probably when you were being recruited, because it's all so fast. It has to happen now, and these decisions are coming, and there's so many different people coming at you.
Yeah, I mean, really just it kind of reminds me of like out of high school again, like getting recruited all over again. And I mean, just getting the constant calls and just hearing from this coach to that coach and different, like just, I mean, it was kind of stressful. It was a stressful kind of, because it's my last 2 years, because I have another year. So it was a really hard decision, but Indiana came along really fast, and like they were really serious, and I really enjoyed it. And Bloomington was really enjoyable time there. So
now, since you have 2 years left, and you've just said it was, oh man, all the stress goes along with that. Yeah. Does that mean you don't want to have to mess with doing that again next year, and just makes it easier for you?
I plan on, because I moved around so many. I've moved around so many times, so like I for sure plan on staying and making Indiana home for sure in my final 2 years. So,
and there's going to be a lot of new faces that you're going to be meeting with. Of course, everybody's going to have that going through when the team is finally put together. But obviously, from what we're seeing so far, what was it about Coach DeVries that made the difference for you? Because you had options to go to a lot of different places.
I mean, really, he was just so pretty hands-on, and he really, I liked how he kind of showed me how I was going to be able to fit in on the new team and the new offense, and he gave me a plan, and he really just gave me the same kind of confidence that I once had at Drexel, and I feel like I can. And really the coaching staff too. Like, even though we're still trying to figure out the whole coaching staff, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy
it's not you're not alone there, brother. We are too.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the coaching staff, and it was pretty good visit as well. So,
what is it about the offense that you see? Because I don't know yet, but I can kind of get a pretty good indication of what's going to happen next year. And Indiana has been a slower running through the paint kind of an offense in the last few years. And this is not going to be that.
Nah, not at all. It's for sure going to be a fast pace, get up and down, and open space, and get downhill, get shooters open for sure. Like, that's what Coach really loves. He loves shooters. We kind of like just about everybody on the roster can shoot. So it's really
39.6% from beyond the arc last year. That's not too bad, man. It's not too shabby.
Yeah. I mean, this something that I've been working on every day, just about my sophomore year, just every day, just getting up shots and working and trying to be the best shooter I can be and best player overall. So
Once you made the decision and you got that out of the way, so what have you been able to do between then? Did Coach DeVries give you some suggestions of things like here's some things you could work on, or we'd like to see you work on, or whatever, or what have you just done on your own?
I mean, really on my own, just I mean, I really try to work on everything. Honestly, like I don't really think just because I had a good shooting year. I mean, I still feel like I could have shot a lot better, even though 40 really 40% is really elite. But I feel like I honestly could shot a lot better. But like really from overall, like going to the basket, stronger with my left and right, and uh, like communicating more. I feel like that's and being more of a vocal leader. I feel like that's something I'm trying to work on, and just like talking during workouts and just being more vocal and energetic. And I just feel like that's something I've been working on in the off season. And
I'm sure you were saving the 40% mark for your next season, and the season after that, right?
yeah, I'm trying to get 40 and above for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you'll get to Bloomington in June when most guys
Yeah,
get around
June,
sometime
yeah,
in
June.
June.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, are there any of the guys on the team that you know have not necessarily relationships with, but have either played against, played with, played around, all that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm on social media quite a bit, so I've seen a lot of these guys had a quite a good year. But I played against Door this season twice, and they beat us the first time at Drexel, and he didn't play the second game, so I won't. When I see him, I won't really talk about the second one. I had a pretty good game that game. The second one had 25 that game, and I won't hold his head that much. But nah, I mean, I really like the Dort game. He was an elite shooter this year, and he I remember playing against him. He's a pretty good shooter and a really all around game. So
And you say you're on social media a lot, which
yeah.
we all are. So that's expected. But
Mhm.
these guys, are you excited from what you've seen, the team that
No,
is coming together?
no, yeah,
There's a
for sure.
lot of pieces there already.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm just watching that because I mean, I do my homework, and I mean, I really do like. I feel like we have a strong core. I feel like we have, from the guard standpoint, we have three good guard standpoints that can do just about. Everybody's kind of different. So we have guys that drive, shoot, just about everything on the wings. They shoot, they dribble, they athletic. I mean, it's just a different. Like coming from the CAA and going to the Big Ten is a different, and I feel like it's just have more pieces to use, and uh, just guys just can do a lot more. So I feel like it'd be fun.
Speaking of the Big Ten, you mentioned that next year you will be in the Big Ten playing against Tom Izzo and Michigan State and
Yeah,
UCLA and
yeah,
USC and Oregon and Michigan and
yeah,
all these teams that you've seen, you've run.
yeah,
That's got to be exciting as well because
yeah,
that's
sure.
Big Ten is
Yeah,
one of the, if not the toughest, the best conference in college basketball overall.
yeah. I mean, just growing up in the Midwest and growing up in Michigan. I mean, it was always a dream to play in the Big Ten. That was like
Now, are you a Michigan fan or a Michigan
not,
State
not
guy?
not anymore. I was a Michigan guy, but not anymore. Those days are over now. So,
Yeah,
but
originally from where is Oak Park?
it's like I would say like 15 minutes from Detroit.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I grew up in Detroit, Metro Detroit area. So just
A
I
lot of
mean,
hooping going on there, man.
yeah, we got a lot of guys that I mean, we got a lot of guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
Michigan's got an Indiana guy now. They've got Dusty May up
yeah,
there, who's
yeah,
from Indiana. So it's an even swap.
yep, yeah. I mean, yeah, back to like growing up in Michigan, like it's been I was always, my dad's a Michigan fan. My whole family, me and my dad really was only Michigan fans at first, and My whole family's a Michigan State fan, so that would be fun.
Have you got him some IU gear yet?
Yeah, we're gonna work. Well, when I get back, I'm sure gonna hook him up with some IU gear. But,
well, you probably have some NIL, some of your own T-shirts going or something. And he's like, "Pops, yo, what? Hey, help me out here."
No, yeah, we're for sure working on that.
I'm sure it's exciting for him, though, to see you playing in the Big Ten as well as it is going to be for you to play in the Big Ten and play against all these teams. And more importantly, Indiana is a program that is traditionally great. They're a great program, always have been, always will be.
Right.
The winning has not been where the fans would like for it to be, where the players would like for it to be, where anybody would like for it to be, because they're better than that. And it's just been a matter of time. To me, it's like they're a sleeping giant, and I think this may be the awakening of that sleeping giant, and I'm sure everyone is hoping that is the case. But if that is the case and you're a part of that, that's going to be a pretty damn cool thing.
Yeah, I mean, just growing up, my dream of mine is to always play on the highest stage, and Indiana being one of the greatest college basketball programs ever. That's a blessing. So my goal is for sure to go to the NCAA tournament and compete at the highest level. So I mean, I just feel like I feel like the pieces that we have, we for sure have a shot and to build something and to bring the Indiana basketball back to how it used to be.
What is it that you like about, and I know that they're not done yet. They've got more pieces to add. Not a ton, but they still have some open scholarships to fill. I'm sure they're going to put another big or two in there. But right now you've got guards and wings, just guys that can move the ball, shoot the ball. You're a defender. Speaking of defenders, yourself and who was? There's so many. I can't. The guy from Florida. Is it Josh Harris?
Yep.
Boy, I can't believe I pulled that one out. But it's also another good defender, though. But that's part of it. It's not just going to be shooting and all that.
Yeah,
they're great defense, and that's one of your specialties, man. You're a tough player, 6'2", kind of just a get after it, kind of a guard.
Yeah. I mean, that's for sure one of the things. I mean, defense wins championships. So, I mean, I just feel like that's one of our core. That's going to be one of our core values that coaches talks about, and I mean, really, I mean that's going to be like one of our attitudes of the team, being hard-nosed team, and I feel like I can rub off on other guys if they're not that type of player as well, to be like a hard-nosed guy, like you said, and to get after it and get it by any means, and just do anything to win. So
I know that Coach DeVries and his staff are very busy right now, obviously, still trying to put together his staff, the rest of the team, and all of that before you guys arrive in June. But what, in your conversations, what has he said about what he wants, what the plan, what is the goal for this team this season?
I mean, the first thing when I seen Coach, like he said, he's trying to win a national championship. So we're putting the stakes high, and we're not just trying to get like a 20-win season and have a okay start to his legacy at Indiana. He's trying to win it all the first year. So I mean, that's what I like about the coach, and he wants to win. So and that's what I want to do. I've always been a winner. That's what I want to do. So
winning's good. Winning's good. Winning works. Winning. I always say winning cures everything, man. Winning cures everything.
That exactly.
You're not lying. And so and basketball, winning basketball in any place is always fun, but there are certain places where it just means more. And Indiana is one of those places. Like I said earlier, they haven't had quite what they had the level that they're used to. But the fact that their fan base does not go away no matter what. I'm kind of afraid to see what's going to happen if this reps up and gets back to or even close to the level of what Indiana is accustomed to, because the fan bases might go crazy.
No, the fan bases they've been showing a lot of love, and just that's the most heartwarming things about it. Like, I've been getting texts and just about every day about thank you for coming to IU, and that's just I love that type of stuff. Like, I always wanted to go to a school with a great fan base, and like I like that's what I play for, like the fan bases in my family. So
and I hope that just like with anywhere, just wait till you turn the ball over in a bad situation. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking, man. Unfortunately, there are some.
That's how it is.
Yeah, hey, it's kind of funny. You're not lying. I get it. People like, oh, you did this and you did that. I'm like, okay. But no, but no, the fun that this could be as well, like I talked about, because Indiana basketball, they've had even some success, but it's not the success level that they are accustomed to. And when that happens or starts to look like it's happening, everything is going to rise. A rising tide raises all ships, and the good play will rub off on each other, on the other players, and the atmosphere. I know you've been on the visit. What was the visit like? Seeing. So you hadn't been to Assembly Hall before, had you?
No, that was my first time. And
what was that? What was your visit like? Seeing the facilities.
Walking into the gym was like I heard before, but like it's a different feeling. Like, you feel the history, and like I actually felt it when you like just looking up, and like I still have like the vision of me just walking in. Like, it was amazing. Like that kind of like. That kind of like helped me with my decision, honestly. Just walking into the gym, honestly.
Well, that's the effect that building has had. In the day, it's had that effect in games. They back in the day, and not that long ago, it was just constant that if a ranked team came to Indiana, they had a slogan that fans would like to say: "You rank them, we spank them." There was a lot of upsets that would happen. Like, don't bring a top 5 team into Assembly Hall, because top 5 team ain't leaving Assembly Hall. And it's a loud place because of how it's designed as well. And I'm sure you notice the uniqueness of how steep it goes up. Well, that makes it a very, very loud. It's like 2 theaters facing each other. And the noise rains down. And as you'll find out when you play there this year, but it's just a fun looking place. And your dad, I know, being a basketball fan, he's obviously a great, big time knowledgeable about Indiana and the Big Ten and all that stuff. What's his thoughts been? What is he thinking about you coming to Indiana?
I mean, he's still like I said, he's still trying to process everything, and I mean, this is probably one of his dreams too, like just to see his son to play it on the highest stage on the Big Ten, and like he's been receiving calls, and like he's very proud of me, and I'm very aware of that, and like that's also who I play for. My dad, like that's my number one fan. Like I get kind of emotional talking about my dad because how supportive he is, and the last 20 years, like he's just been supporting me every day, giving me the confidence that I always need, and being my best friend. So
let's give him a shout out. What's Dad's name?
He's Jason Senior. So
that makes it easy, baby. Jason Drake Senior.
Yeah, he's number 1. I'm number 2.
Perfect. Well, that's easy to remember. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I hope he'll and being that you guys are close enough, he'll probably be able to make several games.
He's gonna be there. He's for sure gonna be there. That's my guy. Shout out my
What are you looking forward to most about? I know you arrive in June. What are you looking forward to most? You'll meet the guys for the first time. Some guys that you have talked to on social media, like you said, but some guys that you've never met, and you guys are all going to come together. But what are you looking forward to first and most?
Really, just I mean, just really just getting to work. Honestly, just like I'm ready to get the workouts going, and like I want to, because we're going to Puerto Rico. I'm ready for that, to go out there and play out there against the teams out there. Um, I'm ready for that, and just really just to build another team, get closer with some other guys, and
When's the trip to Puerto Rico?
I think sometime in August.
Well, that ought to be fun.
Yeah.
Don't take Bob. Bob Knight is no longer with us, but he got arrested in Puerto Rico. He allegedly hit a police officer who was trying to stop them from practicing. They were having practice or something, and it was this guy was, I think he was kind of a dingbat, but it ended up being an altercation, and Bob Knight had some words. And so Bob Knight was a big boy. He was 6'6". He was a big man. But yeah. And funny thing is, though, he took his team on one trip like that, and it was in the late 80s, just out of the mid 80s. They were coming off of a season that things hadn't gone that well.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but he felt that they needed this trip, and they went to like China and all kinds of stuff. But that team ended up winning a national championship.
Wow.
Just to put that in perspective for you. Now that you mentioned all that, I'm just putting all that together. But yeah, that team would come together and win the 87 national championship.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I feel like stuff like that, and just like going to bring guys together, like closer, and just bonding with each other. I feel like that's like number one thing, honestly, because we all can play. So just I just feel like that's the number one thing, to try to get everybody on the same page, and to so we can win, because I feel like,
and we hear about in today's age with all this change, you got the transfer portal most of all, different faces. Every season you're going to see different faces.
Right.
But how hard is it really when you come together this June? All of you guys are going to come together for the first time ever on this team. But how hard is it to get together before November when the games start? You guys have all played. You're all experienced players. Most of you are going to be like juniors and seniors. But so how hard is it to really get that team together?
I mean, it's extremely hard. I mean, it really is, because like I had to deal with the same thing this year, but it's extremely hard. It's about the guys just being on the same page and kind of all having the same goal. And I mean, I feel like that's coaches. That's what coach told me. We have guys that's selfless, and guys that's just willing to win and do anything to willing to win. So, I mean, I feel like it is extremely hard, but it's doable, because that's a new thing now. Everybody going from different school to this school, and so it's for sure doable.
No doubt at all. What is the hardest part about that when you bring in all these new faces? You're on a new team, and having had experience doing it, does that help you do this again?
Yeah, I mean, the experience for sure helps, because basketball is basketball. Everybody's been playing for so long. So, but the experience for sure helps. But really just trying to understand everybody else's game, that's probably the hardest, and like trying to see who gels with who, and like that's probably the hardest, and what personality works with this personality. That is very hard to do it in 9 months. So
well, we certainly get it done, man, and I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you and hopefully talking to you again. But I cannot thank you enough. Thank Pops, JD. We'll call him JD number one.
Yeah, thank you, my guy, JD number one. That's my guy. Shout out JD number one.
Jason Drake Sr., man, we appreciate him, and tell him I said hello. I look forward to meeting him. But thank you so very much, man. We appreciate you. Looking forward to having you in Bloomington, brother.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate you for having me.
You betcha. Jason Drake, joining us here, Indiana basketball. Man, finally got that going there. Sorry about that. I'm glad that we were able to delay that a little bit to get it going. But Jason Drake joining us on Indiana Sports Beat Radio. And, man, what a fun conversation that was. You can tell he's fairly relaxed. It was. You can tell he's ready. And he's known as a scrappy guard, a defender. He's 6'2". He's going to play some defense, man. And just listening to all the things that he had to say, it's going to be fun to watch this team come together. And it's going to be fun to watch them because I know that they may not have connections to Indiana. They didn't grow up. I mean, Jason obviously grew up a Michigan fan, but that's changing. That's changed. And now he is going to want to be a part of trying to regalvanize the Indiana basketball program. And I think virtually all of the guys that are going to be on that roster are going to be of that same mindset. I really do. And that is going to be a just such a huge departure. Not that people didn't want to win before, but there is a difference when you're truly committed to something and not yourself. But I look forward to seeing that. So, but can't wait. Man, grateful for Jason taking time to join us. Trying to get some more guys on as well this week. It looks like Connor Enright will join us on Friday. Lamar Wilkerson, we're working on maybe getting him tomorrow, but working hard to keep it going. Sorry that it took us a while to get that going. I don't know what in the world happened there, but grateful that it got done. And fun day. Big thanks to Greg Rakestraw, Dustin DePirick, and, of course, Jason Drake. Most importantly, thanks to each and every one of you. Without you, we've got no reason to be here. We're back tomorrow to do it again. Until then, I'm Jim Coyle. I will see you on the radio.
Thanks for listening to Indiana Sports Beat Radio. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page for more clips and team coverage of Indiana basketball, football, and more. You can also find full episodes and tons of other content on thehoosier.com. We'll see you next time for another edition of Indiana Sports Beat Radio.
Hello, everyone. Jim Coyle with Indiana Sports Beat Radio. Thank you, as always, for listening to our content. But for more in-depth coverage on the Indiana Hoosiers football, basketball, and recruiting news, go to thehoosier.com on 3. Now with On 3 and great national writers like Ari Wasserman, Andy Staples, and Steve Wiltfong for football, Pete Nakos, J.B. Shaw, and Joe Tipton's constantly breaking stories on the basketball side. And the local coverage from Alec Lasley, Kyler Staley, and Zach Browning. You can catch something new every day at thehoosier.com. Go there. Sign up today.